Hi guys, welcome back. Thank you all so much for being here. Today we are doing your April twin flame journey reading. Okay, so we will get the messages from divine masculine to divine feminine and vice versa here today. Guys, note that I read he and she here, so do not be offended by this reading. There is always a divine feminine or a divine masculine in each relationship, regardless of whether it be same sex or not. Okay, everyone exudes these energies. Even if they're male, they also exude, you know, divine feminine energies. Divine feminine energies just mean that they're more on the emotional side here. However, I will be using he, she, just because it is a lot easier for me to relay these messages towards you guys. Okay, so we'll get the spread and we'll go through the messages slowly but surely. We'll then grab a few messages from the divine masculine to the divine feminine through the unspoken oracle, and then from the divine femme to the divine masculine from the lover's oracle. Okay, so do bear with me while we do this. Thank you all so much for your love and your support. It is truly a blessing to have you all here at this point in time. I am so grateful. Thank you all. If you are new to this channel, make sure to click subscribe so you don't miss out on any future readings or messages guided towards you guys. And for those of you who are already part of the family, thank you all so much for your love and your support thus far. Okay. Beautiful. On the bottom of the deck, we're going to take this one first and foremost, just because that's the actual energy. On the bottom of the deck, we have the Six of Cups. So, this could definitely be an energy of the past coming forward here, but this is literally saying that the two of you are kindred spirits who make one another happy on a soul level, on a 5D level. Okay, so let's get into it, guys. The first card is what DF and DM are very much so experiencing at this point in time. So, DM has the Magician in his first position, which is telling me that he is manifesting the opportunity to come forward towards his DF right now. He is trying to work hard. He has this power right now surrounding him, which is proving to be successful within this connection, in bringing the two of you together here. Okay, he's trying to muster up all of this energy right now to bring this to fruition at this point in time. So that is exactly what he's experiencing. I feel as though he, from the last reading, has very much so started to awaken here, or have an awakening, in other words. Now, what a DF is experiencing is this energy here of the Emperor reverse, which is saying that she's ready and willing to give her power away to this connection, and, you know, just be like, oh my God, take me now, take me, take me, take me. She can feel that he is mustering up all this energy, and this is absolutely beautiful. I just got all hot and flustered. Okay, she is very much so letting go of that power that she's trying to you know, attain here within this relationship. She is not allowing ego to get in the way any longer of this connection, and very much so just allowing this to flow freely the way it needs to. All right, so our next card is how our DM sees his DF. The Tower. Someone who is not willing or nor wanting to release here. Okay, he's not wanting to release this connection. He doesn't want to release this connection. He just idolizes this person. He's trying so hard to manifest this opportunity. He's not letting go. He is not letting go. He doesn't want to let go. He's holding on very, very tightly to this connection. As I said, guys, okay, very much so having an awakening to this connection, which is bringing him this energy here where, you know, he may need to release some form of power here also to be able to get towards our DF energy. Okay, he is looking and seeking for some sort of insight here as to how to come forward, but he may be going the wrong way about it at this point in time. Okay, so how our DF sees her DM right now, she feels as though he's not making a choice. He hasn't, you know, made that right move, that he's just, you know, just flip-flopping, in other words. Okay, she feels as though he hasn't come to a decision at this point in time, and that he's not taking action. But you need to know that he is trying to take action. He is trying to manifest this connection here. He feels this connection on a soul level, and he does not want DF to give up right now. He doesn't want DF to release him at this point in time, okay? So this is how our DM sees the relationship or the connection with with our divine feminine energy here, guys. Do excuse me. There's a bit of a mark there. He's overwhelmed. This is how he sees it. He sees this connection as very overwhelming emotionally. Okay, his feelings are all over the place. He's trying to manifest this connection, but he doesn't, you know, the choice there, he's like, oh, does she really want me? Does she really feel like this about me? Does, you know, what do I do? How do I go about it? He knows he needs to make a decision, but as I said, he's kind of flip-flopping. So DF's energy here is very much so representative or reciprocating what a DM is actually thinking at this point in time, okay? He also feels as though she's trying to explore other options that are surrounding her at this point in time also. So let's see how our DF sees this relationship and this connection at this point in time. She's losing patience. She's losing patience within this connection. She's ready to give up. She's trying to be patient. She's trying to compromise. She feels as though she's already compromised enough. She's ready to release this at this point in time. She is feeling as though he's not putting in that effort or that power. And this is very much so overwhelming her as well. And he can feel this in the connection. Okay? She's ready to give up. No, there is so much passion and like chemistry here between the two of you that this is a soul level connection, guys. We've always said it and I'll say it again. I'll reiterate it to you once again. A twin flame and a soulmate connection was never meant to be easy. Okay? So take that as you will. Now, our fourth card is what each of the two energies wishes to reiterate to the other and to send on a soul level. So DM wishes to let DF right now know on a soul level that he sees this as working out in the best way possible. Okay, the Six of Wands, success, victory. He wants to triumph over this. He's trying to let DF know that we can overcome this battle. We can come out of this on the other end happy, hopeful. I'm trying to take that action. I'm trying to initiate this connection here. I want this to work, okay? I am going to try and put an end to these overwhelming energies that are surrounding us right now because I want to come into you. I want to prove you wrong. I want to show you that this is exactly what I want, all right? I want to show you that there is a lot of passion, that there is a lot of abundance here within this relationship and a lot of success, full stop. Okay, so DF's message to DM on a soul level here is that of the Ace of Cups. I am so done. I am so freaking done, guys. Like, she just wants love. She just wants love. She wants a new relationship. She wants to open up this opportunity here with this person. This could also mean that the two of you already know each other from a past life and, you know, even a past relationship that you guys had together. But you're dealing with separate entities right now and, you know, you're trying to work your way back. So this could indicate that DF is wanting a reconciliation from a DM, that she is also hoping that this is going to bring some form of a new start here that brings happiness and, you know, that emotional fulfillment here, that joy. She's just looking for joy. So she wants him to know that she's happy with him however he presents himself at this point in time. She wants to know that he doesn't need to fix himself, that she accepts him in every which way possible right now. Okay? So our fifth card here is what each of the energies needs to remove from their life right now to be able to be with one another. So you have this Page of Wands here. So DM is needing to release player tendencies, flirtation, things like that, one-night stands and things of the past in that sense. So he's very much so needing to release that bad boy or that playboy energy that's surrounding him at this point, guys. Okay, and I feel as though he's willing to take that action to move forward from this and literally release that. Now, what DF is needing to... Holy crap. Okay, so as I mentioned, she's trying at the beginning of the reading. So she's experiencing a need to release control, and this is just reconfirmed, reiterated that this is what she needs to remove right now to be with her divine masculine. She is needing to release control. She needs to stop being so serious about this situation, allow it to unfold the way it needs to. She definitely needs to be a bit more rational in her way of thinking. So she very much so also needs to be connected within herself. Okay, she very much so needs to let go of this control that she feels she has, okay, over the situation. You need to know that nobody has control over a twin flame soulmate connection here. Not even over standard love connection, guys. Of a normal relationship, no one has control over this. And definitely not in a twin flame journey either. So DF is needing to release control over this situation in order to come to her divine masculine. And that is exactly the energy that you need to remove at this point in time. And divine masculine needs to remove those player tendencies in order to come forward to his divine feminine. All right. Now, our final card here within the two readings is what the other is hoping for in the connection. Okay. So divine masculine is very much so hoping that she doesn't give up, that DF doesn't give up on this relationship, on this connection here, because he is already feeling disappointed with the fact that they can't be together right here, right now, at this point in time. He is hoping that he doesn't let her down and that she doesn't let him down. He is hoping that she does not betray him or his trust or this connection at this point in time. Okay, he is hoping that she stops dwelling on that negative energy from the past, which I feel actually was brought up in last month's reading. So this is very much so flowing the way it actually needs to flow, guys. Do check last month's reading out and see whether or not this is flowing the way it is meant to, or the way, you know, I feel it has. So what DF is hoping for. I am so done. If I could just like drop a mic here, I would. She wants to come in together, okay? She's hoping that they come in together with one another. She knows that he completes her. She hopes and realizes that he feels the same. She feels this connection. She knows that this is very whole, very stable, something that is worth attaining right now. This is very achievable and could prove very, very successful, okay? There is happiness here, and that's what she's hoping for. And the two of them are going to bring this distance that's in between them together, okay? Now the outcome. Okay. The outcome between these two energies right now is one of hope, stability, happiness, love, okay? This is very much so letting you know, guys, that on this journey this month, you are going to come into some sort of, you know, happy news. Something very, very sensitive is about to occur within your life and in this connection right now. And on an emotional level, this is absolutely beautiful, because this is saying that the two of you are going to be able to offer one another exactly what it is that, you know, that each of you are actually seeking here. So let's go ahead and grab a few messages from our divine masculine to our divine feminine this month. Please, dear Lord, guide us in this reading. What messages has our divine masculine got for our divine feminine this month? Okay. So as I said, this could definitely be someone from your past that you already know of. Why I say that now, we've just had a confirmation that divine masculine is saying that there are so many unsaid emotions between the two of us. So that is his message to his divine feminine right now. So there are so many unsaid emotions between the two of us. And that is very, very clear and apparent here with the Tower in reverse and the Seven of Cups. Okay, especially with the Ace of Cups, the Two of Wands in reverse, and Temperance in reverse as well. Lots of emotion with the Five of Cups and, you know, the Page of Wands as well in reverse, guys. So there are so many unsaid things and emotions between the two of us. So divine masculine is trying to get out there. He's, you know, having if not already had this awakening to this connection, and slowly but surely moving forward. The Six of Cups here. Okay, this is a connection, this is a kindred spirit. This could definitely be someone from the past here. Okay, and you already know about this person. This is going to prove to be successful. Now, divine masculine's next message to his divine feminine is, I wish I could bring myself to talk to you. So he is wanting to speak with you. He is wanting some form of communication to come between the two of you, to be able to, you know, see where this goes next. How do we make this work? How do we come in towards one another? How? So one more, please. Oh, he wants the divine masculine energy. Man, it's been a rocky, you know, last few months here since we started these readings. Okay. Now, 2 cards have actually popped out, and I'm going to take both of them. I wouldn't normally, but one is actually of timing. So, the next message from Divine Masculine to Divine Feminine is, I let my ego get in the way. Okay, so he may have let his ego get in the way of this opportunity to come forward towards you in the past, which is why the Emperor is in reverse also, okay, and why Divine Feminine is now giving up and releasing that power at this point in time. And, you know, Divine Masculine is very much so awakened and awakening to this connection. Do expect things to start changing between the two of you within the summer period, guys, okay? That's the final message from Divine Masculine. This could have also taken place within summer, will take place within summer, okay? He's definitely waiting for you, Divine Feminine, so do keep that in mind. It's just a matter of trying to figure out how we actually take this to the next step, right? Okay, so our first card here, so you have the message. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. So letting go of that control, Divine Feminine, at this point in time is what's going to allow the two of you to come forward towards one another. Now, if you give me a second to be able to pick up the cards that had actually fallen off of the ground here. Now, your next message is transformation. So your relationship with one another is about to deepen. Love conquers and transforms all things. Then bloody tastic. Okay, so he's taken on this transformation. He's awakened. He is very much so open to this connection because he's manifesting this opportunity to allow this to be quite successful for the two of you to come forward towards one another. Okay, now I am going to shuffle once again just because way too many cards have fallen out over here. And we will get the final message from Divine Feminine to Divine Masculine. Or message in general, please. What confirmation have you got for us in regards to this twin flame journey here? Oh my god, guys. Okay, the ones that I picked up off the floor actually contained this card here. And I said if it comes out again, it's meant to be. And it's meant to be. So sexual union. Honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul. For there you will find true bliss. So again, another thing that's literally confirming and reiterating the fact that this situation or this connection here is one that is of the past. So you already know who this person is. I feel as though you've already had contact with this person. However, the two of you are dealing with two separate entities right now. And what's keeping the two of you, you know, connected right now is not only this connection, but the fact that there is a lot of like passion and sexual attraction between the two of you as well. Okay, so honor the place in one another where you are one eternal soul, for there you will find true bliss. And I just got all hot and flustered, so thanks guys, thanks for that, seriously. Alrighty, so my loves, that was your reading this month. I do hope this resonates. I am sending you all lots of light and love.